Our full review of the HTC Resound with Beats Audio is now live. Android apps reached the 10 billion mark in downloads, and the Verizon Galaxy Nexus is nowhere to be found. All this and more coming up right now. Hello everyone, I'm Jaime Rivera with PocketNow.com and welcome to Android Revolution, the show where we go through what's hot and what's not inside the world of Google's Android project. Let's start this week off with what's hot. That's right, we all have a lot to celebrate. The Android market just launched a new promotion where they're selling lots of key applications for as little as 10 cents each, and well, you'd ask what's the catch because it's only lasting for 10 days, and well, the fact is there isn't a catch. Android and Google just thought they'd have a promotion and celebrate because they're now selling and downloading 10 billion applications in the Android market. So don't hold your breath too long, hit the link in the description for details on which applications are on sale because there are lots of really good apps there that you could just get for 10 cents. Out of the smartphone releases for the week, it was just a matter of time before carriers went crazy over the white version of the Samsung Galaxy S2. Set your calendars for December 14th if you're on T-Mobile as they're releasing it. The LG Nitro HD just made its way to AT&T when it was much expected also. Specs are really compelling and decent, and expect our video coverage on the device very soon. Panasonic has also announced their presence in the European market with Android. The company teases with this D-slim shaped design which looked quite well, sadly, until they start talking about specs because they mentioned QHD resolution on a screen for next year's hardware. Not really nice. Out of this week's leaks, the Motorola Droid 4 still is nowhere to be found except for the Droid Does website. And well, specifics on release dates are still not there yet, but we're hoping that soon. Sony Ericsson's LT28AT just got Bluetooth certified with this weird name called eDream 6. Now I wonder what that means. Apparently the AT at the end of the name is for AT&T, so hopefully that will be soon. The HTC Merge recently popped up on camera also with some Verizon love, though still no release dates there. Out of this week's coverage, make sure you catch Dan Webster's full review of the HTC Resound, which got some really great ratings so far, really good device. Joe Levi also brought this really good video on the differences between the Nexus 1, the Nexus S, and the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, which is their new flagship device. Though, well, there are quite differences there. He also offers this really great article on how to root that Samsung Galaxy Nexus that's already on your hand. And if you want Google Wallet working on non-supported Android smartphones, make sure you catch Joe Levi's video on how to do it. Software updates seem to be the only weird news this holiday season. The Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch Squirrel, Cat, Dog, Woodpecker, whatever you want to call that thing, just got an update. The T-Mobile Sensation 4G Touch also did, and the Motorola Droid Bionic also got an update, though all this is in the name of bug fixes, so make sure you update. Now the European version of the HTC Incredible S just got an update, though this time it's not to get bug fixes, but instead to get Sense 3.0 updated, so hey, hit the link because you really need that update. It's worth every megabyte. Now, if you're rocking a Sony Ericsson device, well, hit the link in the description because it provides you details on how to get Ice Cream Sandwich on your devices whenever that's released for Sony Ericsson devices. Right. Now, Google has just launched a new service called Google Currents that intends to compete with Flipboard in bringing you a magazine-style UI for your content. The app is free and it's quite cool, so make sure you hit the link in the description to subscribe to our Pocket Now Current on your iOS or Android device. So far, we must admit it's really quite compelling, and the service is really quite worth it because you're able to experience all of our content, our reviews, and just about everything, even our video, in one place. Really cool, so make sure you subscribe down below. That does it for what's hot. Let's continue on with what's not, and well, hey, where is the variant of the Verizon Samsung Galaxy Nexus? Nobody knows when we're getting a release date. Some of us are assuming that it will happen on December 13th. Others are blaming the fact that it has NFC, but it's not being supported by Google Wallet. It seems Verizon wants that, but apparently only Sprint is in that mix, so not really sure what's going to happen. But again, if NFC and Google Wallet are the only problem, then why don't you just release the damn device and let's get it out there and have everybody happy, and then once you're done with that, you release a software update. How hard could that be? Everybody's expecting it. That's it for today's show. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Jaime Rivera. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. That's it for now.